Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. So Jurgen has just had his press conference for the game tomorrow against Crystal Palace, and I thought I'd just touch on a few of the topics that he has mentioned in that conference just now. But before I get to that, just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Leave a comment down below to let me know your thoughts on everything I'm about to mention, and also give the video a like guys if you do enjoy it. So basically, Klopp has said that, you know, obviously Joe Matip's out. I touched on that earlier on today in the morning video. Give it a watch if you haven't done so already. I'll put a little bit of a link up here somewhere now. He's also mentioned that Alexis McAllister is likely to miss the Palace game. Obviously, he sustained that injury against Sheffield United. And it's a bit of a blow, this one, to me, I think. You know, I thought it was quite interesting to see him further forward. You know, we have seen him a lot in that 6 role, but you know, obviously he put Endo in there against Sheffield United, which is good to see. And I thought it was quite good to see the 3 new midfielders all playing together. I think that may have potentially have been the first time that we'd seen that, because I don't remember seeing McAllister further up the field in any game, really, to be fair. Now, I guess the question is, what do we do in midfield tomorrow? So, you know, do we see Endo, Szoboszlai, and potentially a Jones or an Elliott, or it's probably going to be Gravenberch in it. You know, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves, he'll probably come in to replace McAllister, who is no slouch in himself. I think he's been really impressive since he joined Liverpool. Klopp also mentioned that Alisson is back in training and he could potentially feature tomorrow, but he has to basically have a chat with the medical team and see what they're saying and where we stand going forward. Now, for me, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, I would probably not bother with Alisson tomorrow. You know, I'd probably still give him a little bit more time to recuperate. We don't need to rush him back. You know, Kelleher is more than capable of playing in net for Liverpool. You know, he's done it over the past few games. Just give him one more game, and maybe you put Alisson in for the Europa League just to get a bit more match fit in, you know, before we play Man United next weekend. So that's probably the plan I would do, but let's see what happens tomorrow with the team selection, shall we say. And then he was also asked questions about like the running, and you know, saying that, you know, we take it, we've not had to educate new players, as you know, because basically the question was how are you finding it with Szoboszlai, Endo and Gravenberch? They've never played over Christmas. Like they have like a mid-season break, don't they? And basically Klopp said that we take it as it is. We've not had to educate new players as they've got experience to it. We are where we are and we're ready to go. You know, obviously he's not happy with these 12:30 kickoffs. And he did mention as well that, you know, Endo has to sometimes travel to the other side of the world to have his international games. Szoboszlai is also in his international games as well. So they're used to doing a lot of travelling and playing on a short notice as well. So yeah, nothing much there. He was asked on Virgil van Dijk's form, and he said that he's basically one of the best players in the world. He admitted that he'd had some bad spells, which we all do, and he just basically said, like, but who never has? And he named like Ferdinand, Jaap Stam, Sami Hyypiä. All these players have all gone through like periods where they have played badly. And you know, as I said earlier on this morning, Van Dijk has become probably the best defender in the league again, or one of. So, you know, we're going in the right direction there with Virgil. And then lastly, guys, there was mention from James Pearce, who seems to be on the receiving end of a few, that's the word I'm looking for here, like harsh criticisms from Klopp whenever he even asks a question. It's like whenever he seems to breathe in a press conference, Klopp just has a go at him. But anyway, James basically asked the question, do you expect to potentially sign a defender now during the January transfer window? And Klopp went off a little bit, basically saying, like, so this is all we talk about, isn't it? Like signing new players. How the hell can we go and sign these players and this players? You know, we've just got to find these players from nowhere, blah, 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 blah. You know, the usual Jurgen Klopp response. But yeah, he kind of tried to play that down a little bit, that there was going to be any sort of player coming in during January. But as I mentioned in my video earlier on today, I'm not too sure that Liverpool can actually go all that time without having to bring another defender in, or potentially even a midfielder. You know, there was a lot of talk today in regards to that Andre guy, that he's going to go to Fulham basically because Palhinha is leaning more and more towards moving to Bayern Munich again. and he's looking most likely to be the replacement. So, you know, we're on a cup run, we're on the Europa League run, we're on a Premier League run. If we're going to have any sort of success this year, we're going to need to bring in somebody, I personally think, anyway. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope this brings you up to date with everything going on with Liverpool at the moment. And yeah, I don't think there'll be any more videos for me today unless there's something that pops up, you know, in regards to anything really. So yeah, that's it, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.